Thank you. Well, JD Malone writes and sings songs about love and hate, angels and demons, and the universal struggle to feel safe under the stars. Something for everyone, I guess you could say. This morning, the Phoenixville singer-songwriter is sharing his talents with us on this Music Monday. JD, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Thank you for coming in. You said you haven't seen 5:30 in a long time on a Monday morning.
Yes, I know the early bird gets the worm.
Yes,
I'm not too fond of worms anyway.
Well, we appreciate you braving the early morning conditions for us. So talk to us a little bit about your start in music. We were just talking, you grew up in Vermont and now live in Phoenixville. How did music work its way into the mix?
Well, you know, I've always been interested in music. My mom was a big music fan, and she would take me down to the record store once a week, and we'd buy the current 45 single, and she'd take it home, and we'd learn it, how to sing it, and you know, got my love of music that way.
Okay, fun. And I know you usually play with a bigger band, and that full band's going to be playing at SteelStacks on Friday, so folks have an opportunity to hear you perform live. Tell us about the full band and your sound.
Oh, it's a muscular hybrid of Americana and indie rock, you know, kind of like Tom Petty live with the band. Okay, cool. I also do, you know, some singer-songwriter shows too, so, you know, you could see me as solo, duo, trio, or with full band.
Wow, and where do you like to perform around the area? Are you playing in the Phoenixville area, or do you kind of tour around all over the place?
I have some of the favorite places. You know, Steel City is a good spot. Colonial Theater, the Keswick Theater is nice. Sellersville Theater,
it's a great
beautiful place. That's one of my favorites. Puck Live in Doylestown.
Been there.
World Cafe Live. Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, all the top spots. Well, folks can follow where you're going to be on your website, jdmalone.com, to keep up with you, since I know you're all over the place. And how excited are you to be playing over at SteelStacks on Friday?
Yeah, that place is great. I've played over there at the Music Fest a few times, and at SteelStacks and Godfrey Daniels. And, you know, so I like the Lehigh Valley a lot.
Good. And
lots of music lovers.
Yeah, definitely. No, that's okay. And it's 8:30 to 11. Folks can go to artsquest.org. It's free. Right. So that's a bonus. And what can people expect to see at the show if they come out?
Well, for that night, July 26th, I'll have the whole band. Will consist of drums, bass, and 2 guitar players. And me. And you know, I'll be playing less of guitar, more of a singer, frontman type of thing. And it'll be upbeat tunes and you know, just fun rockin' songs.
Sounds great. And you're going to give us a little preview this morning. What are you going to do first for us?
Well, I'm going to do more of a singer-songwriter vibe this morning. But this song is called "For You and I." And I wrote this song a couple of years ago. And being from Vermont. I don't mind the winters. Not a big fan of this humidity.
I know. We're going to try to cool it off for you this week.
But there was a couple winters. You know, the Pennsylvania winters are different than Vermont winters. Pennsylvania winters, it's like ice and mud. In Vermont, it snows. You just go outside all winter long.
Yeah, a little different.
But I kind of got sick of the winter a couple of winters ago, and so I wrote this song. And so you'll hear in the chorus, you know, springtime is coming.
Okay. All right, JD Malone, take it away. We can't wait to hear it. Thank you.
Kind of guy to give up easy. There have been some days time would seem fine, going through my wheel with a month of worry heavy on my mind, yeah, on my mind. And I'm not the kind of guy to start complaining. There have been some times I've had enough. I'm laboring to keep that spark alive. It's been too long here without the sunshine. But springtime is coming and everything feels new. The same way that I feel when I'm around you. 100 years, such a long time. but I had better fool in fits of rage, living for the promise of tomorrow, but letting today slip away. But springtime is coming, everything feels new, the same way that I feel when I'm around you. 100 years is such a long time, not long enough, baby. Hey, yeah, springtime is coming, everything feels new, the same way that I feel when I'm around you. 1,000 years is such a long time, not long enough, baby, for you and I. You and I. For you and I.
All right, Rick, thanks. Well, Phoenixville singer-songwriter JD Malone will be wowing the audience over at Arts Quest this weekend. This morning, he's kind enough to give our audience a little preview. JD joins me once again for Music Monday. Good morning once again. You still awake?
Yes, I'm
okay,
still in.
Good. Me too. Bonus. Okay. Well, let's talk a little bit more about the gig coming up at Arts Quest. We want to just remind folks it's Friday, 8:30 to 11. It's going to be a great show.
Yes, yes, yes. I'll have the whole band there. Drums, bass, 2 guitar players.
Great.
It'll be a good time.
Artsquest.org for more information. I was reading and getting ready for today. You know, your fans were raving about your live performances and just the energy and the quality of your shows. And they said that your album, your recent album, Avalon, really captures that live essence and feel. And that must make you feel pretty great.
Well, that was, you know, the band had been together for about a year and a half at the time, and we were performing lots of live shows, and we wanted to capture that energy. And we recorded that album, Avalon, at Studio 4 in Conshohocken with Phil Nicolo.
Oh, cool.
And he has a reputation for capturing the essence and the excitement of a live performance. And that's us playing, basically.
That's great. And where can folks get that album, JD?
That is available on iTunes. I also have some at the shows, usually with me.
Okay, great. And I know you're working on something else now, so stay tuned for that, right? How about any upcoming gigs you want to tell us about? What's coming up on your calendar?
I go on a little hiatus in the spring and summer because I like to coach baseball.
Okay, good.
So when
got to make time for that.
Right, when fall comes back, I'll be back in action with some more shows here and there and working on a new studio album.
Great. JDMalone.com for more information. And again, we want to remind folks they can head over to SteelStacks this Friday night to hear you and the band perform live. And we can't wait to hear you perform again. What are you going to do next for us?
I have a song that I'm going to do that I wrote fairly recently.
Oh, good.
With social media, you're very aware of people's lives around you, and a lot of times people will post stuff like, hey, I need some good vibes, or send some prayers if you, I noticed this about the time the Boston Marathon bombings happened, and it was just a realization for me that, you know, your life can change in a second.
Well,
and this song is going to be called If You Pray.
Okay. JD Malone, take it away. Thanks for being here.
life has got me on my knees. If you pray, say a prayer for me. I could use a little light. This dark is way too dark.